There we go. And we're back. Part two. I didn't watch any of the videos Dawn of the Infinite that I probably should have. Because I would like to run those, but I'm okay with just running like higher keys. And now I'm just like preening my mini camera. So don't mind me. Actually, before we go run that, we're going to do a little bit of cleanup. I need to go do a super bloom, and it's going to start in 3 minutes anyway, so let's go have some fun doing that. I got 10 points. Like, I still don't know. Kind of need to like learn where to put those so my ring enchants come out better. Or I guess my weapon enchants at that point. Primal, material, rods, runes. Resourcefulness, skill, crafting illusory, enchanting rods and wands, and inspiration, Okay. Improving at your need, increasing your skill when in bracers, ring, cloaks, profession tools. Okay. Perfect. This one is embellishment for chest pieces and rings. Oh, there we go. Chest and rings, bracers and cloaks. Maybe I should almost go like 5 and 5 at that point. Devotion of Leech. That just might be the move, because I think at this point to try to catch up to the weapon ones, that's going to be such a long grind. I'm so far behind on that. Here we go. Do I like my camera all of a sudden? I think I've shrunk it too much, and I think that's my problem. I was using a Dead by Daylight thing. I want to minimize that because that was freaky. We'll go with that. Let's see here. Oh, that's the other thing I need to check. No, my bitrate's just fine, at least when I like stream the other way. Okay. What are my settings for this? Oh, yeah, okay. If the encoder can't keep up, then maybe we won't be using Restream, and we'll just have to figure out something else later. Leather boots and a leather helmet. Who else is leather here? Nowhere near. That's actually male. Him, but he's a high enough eye level. Well, hi, welcome. Thank you for the follow. That's a lot of Harlequin Soul Secret Apex. How did you come up with that name? That's pretty involved. I don't. Well, welcome to the stream. Did you need anything? Do you need a tank? I'm like 3-4. I did a 3. I was comfortable with a 3-4. If I had to really press a 5, I would be okay with pressing a 5. But hi, welcome to the stream. Happy Thanksgiving if you're American. Happy normal Thursday. If it's not, well, hi. Thank you for the raid as well. Welcome. Happy to have you along on this holiday, American holiday. It's been interesting how many Canadians I've met along my journey. So for them, like it's another Thursday. So they're having fun streaming or catching up or like, all right, now we gotta change our plans because whatever. It's a thing. We all share Christmas, though. That's a positive. We all share Christmas. Where do I want to send these helmets? Rogue, Monk, Druid. See, I now have to level up my Druid, which I probably should anyways. So we'll just dump them out like that. Oh, and Super Bloom's coming in. Very cool. I kind of want to get into hardcore. Because for me, that was about the time that I really started playing, was actually like the end of Burning Crusade. So that initial tree and all those old school worlds, so I was there before the Cataclysm happened. So there's a lot of stuff that I don't understand or fully embrace or whatever, so I kind of like to go back to hardcore to like be a part of that world more so. It's just that I know that there's so much that I want to do in retail. That's like, how am I going to come up with another 3 hours in the course of a week to play even hardcore at that point, to kind of go through those struggles, because I know it's going to be the same thing. It's still going to be a challenge. Because I remember that was a challenge of having, because that was before flying. So how do you get around in that world without flying? You're now running everywhere, and those zones were huge back then, even on a ground mount, and those were expensive. Like the training itself was like 40 gold just to like train. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, like there's a lot of knowledge back there. And it's weird because as much as, yeah, I've been playing since that long, like the raiding part, because Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King came out, and I remember the world event. Like that was fun, but I didn't know what was happening, so I was dying from the infection thing and not really getting it, and it's just a little bit frustrating. But I've always like learned along the way, like with those significant events, and why they kind of make it fun and something different. But that's why I also side with like helping people learn about the game too, because I was definitely that person. I don't remember the name. I used to remember the name a lot longer though. Being a level 15 character, leveling up and then getting ganked and not really understanding what the horde symbol meant on their tune thing and what that little skull meant. Like there was no chance I was ever gonna kill this other player. But I tried, and then he killed me, and then I had to wait for like 30 seconds because I had to res, and then he killed me again. So I was like, oh, that was my first ganking, but I didn't know that's what the term was, and I didn't know what he was doing. Like maybe he's just doing his own questing, and then this little lobby like me comes along and tries to bother him. So yeah, so many instances that have happened. I'm like, oh man. But happy to have you in the Warcraft community now. What are you hoping to achieve in hardcore? You're just having fun with that challenge of like that one death only sort of adventure, or are you looking to raid? What were you hoping to achieve out of hardcore at that point? Because it's such an immersive game, even currently. Like there was somebody like on Reddit, they're like, this is what am I supposed to do next? And a lot of people always point them to like the raid element. But I know so many people also, they had introduced pet battles, and yeah, it's like Pokemon for World of Warcraft, so it's its own thing, but it could certainly be an end game activity for you as well. So okay, awesome, welcome. Hopefully you're having fun. It's a lot, hardcore or retail. There's so much stuff. Yeah, very cool. He's definitely like a big fan of the game, right? And big guy in the community, watching those videos and helping learn what the game is. And he has a lot of that inside information too. I think he even had some of those BlizzCon interviews, if I remember right, this year. But yeah, very cool. Yeah, he's definitely like a good person, like kind of like get stuck into the community with. What class do you play? Or are you enjoying tanking, healing? Are you just a DPSer? Did you just go hunter? I started as a rogue because the stealth thing seemed encouraging. It's something I learned in a lot of like FPS games and early games. I was always more methodical and timely, so I'd much rather like if I was. Oh sweet, I got a seed. I'd much rather be able to sneak in, take care of the business, to sneak out. I've never been somebody who's like a paladin, armor-wearing person. Rogue, very cool. That's my main. That's my main. That's my first character that when I go to a new realm that I would play, jump into, understand the rotation and all that fun stuff. Love my rogue. Yeah, I've never been like a big metal-wearing tank, run in and figure it out later and just do the damage or take the damage. Like that's never been a good part of my energy. So rogue really works for me. Right, so I'm getting in trouble. I should probably like stealth away, hide, try to run away, right? Like fight another day. But yeah, glad to have another rogue on board. Welcome. Did you do? I'm not sure how to ask this question without being insulting. American or Canadian, I guess. Like, where did you have the big festivity earlier today, or is today Thursday and it's pizza day or something? Like, maybe I should start coming up with like, what was Thursday for Sheldon? Big Bang Theory. Like, we can't do that. Today is this day. It's Burger Day or whatever. I don't remember what Thursday was. If that was Thai or whatever. Oh, cool. So great question. I use an add-on called Bartender. So each of these could be a bar, and this right here is my middle main bar, and so that's what actually changes. That's what 1, 2, 3. So this row is active because you can see the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And those are my normal keybinds. I do use a keypad, so that way I'm not mashing on my keyboard, so my A doesn't get stuck when I'm trying to write like resumes or cover letters or whatever general typing. I'm not doing all that extra damage to my normal keyboard. I also do have like a 20 button mouse, so some of it's also being pushed to the mouse thing, but it can change, so I can change that to a different row. So that's where some of my mounts are. So I can change what button. So now if I hit 8 now, it would go and pull up my herbalism, so it's not going to have my normal damaging attack. So that is Bartender. But the other benefit is also all these spells I could just click. So some of these bigger ones, like if I need to CC, I just blanked on what like CC stood for. Crowd control. Right, I would have time. I don't need to hit it in a hurry. That's going to be something you do more in like say a dungeon where you're trying to like make sure the mob doesn't get pulled, or that's the one you want to finish off last or whatever. So you have time to find that button. And then some of these are also keyed to different key combinations like Alt 1 or whatever the case is. So it definitely did for me too in terms of like my evolving playstyle. In terms of trying to like get better, and this is like growing with the DPS charts and starting to understand like what are those things you could do if you were missing DPS or you were behind or whatever the case is, right? Like what are those things that you could control as a player? And I thought equipment was one of those that I could control. It definitely helps. I was never been somebody, I know you could do say like alt and control, like you have so many other ways you could key, but it still felt awkward when I'm trying to run WASD as my movements. And there's also another add-on that helps, especially if you're a healer, to help do like mouse overs. So but there are still plenty of people that one of my last raid team, we definitely had, I'm not sure if maybe it changed. Some people don't put all their spells on there. I've seen some other ones where it's only like 4 buttons like right in the center of their screen. I don't know how they run their rotation, what it is that they're doing or how they make that work for them, but it really does depend for each of you. Maybe if you're a healer, you don't have to like, you're not trying to do that as much anyways. Yeah, so definitely does change and depend for you. For my Warcrafting, I definitely do like the mouse with all the different buttons on it to be able to program that. It's still using the same keys on the keyboard, so numlock or the asterisk or the number minus or whatever the case is. So it's not adding buttons, it's just that instead of me having to find that button on my keyboard, I can still set that up that way. Same with like, I never fully understand, like using 1 through 10 is great, but if you have your left hand on WASD to reach over to hit 9, 10 and then recenter your hand always felt weird. So I was able to put like 7, 8, 9 on like my keypad thing and use my directional thing. So it's just different ways of how you can program your equipment at that point to make it work for you. I know for like, say, when I go onto my healer classes, it's more for me, I feel having my mouse over add-on running better and use mouse overs more, because you're basically looking at grids more anyways. You're not trying to click the players on the screen field. You're usually looking at just the color of their boxes there. So it really does change like how that works. But DPS, I'm not in a group now, but usually on DPS I don't have my grid set up yet, because it's like I'm not as concerned when the tank dies. Like that's what the raid leaders are for. They'll say wipe, so I'm not looking at it as too concerned of what happened there or whatever. Trying to think if there's another thing about like this. It's just, yeah, bartender and my mouse keystrokes, keybinds, and understanding using alt. I've started my big lesson this year was starting to use like my alt keybinds at that point. So alt 1, alt 2 has really kind of helped for me, my next step to increase spells that I could click more quickly, more regularly, consistently. So what's your favorite dish for Thanksgiving? I do like turkey and stuffing. It is definitely the classic, but the green bean casserole is more probably my favorite at that point. Like it's that's usually a good casserole is enjoyable. That's the thing that I can like go back for seconds and 1/3 more often of. I think it's also because that doesn't reheat as well, I guess. Like turkey cold is great. Like turkey sandwiches the next day. So there's no risk of like lesser quality turkey the next day. Green bean casserole cold, you really get salty. Like might just maybe be more quality of like the ingredients at that point, but Have you gotten up to max level in the hardcore, or where are you at? Or how much time have you put into that? Oh wow, sweet, we should be able to hit this one too. Minute to go. Yeah, I think it's my axe maker. Just hearing sounds, but I'm just making sure it's not my cat trying to do something weird with the bridge. Alright, we got all the way through that on one go. So that'll finish up my, well, other than the rep, the weekly. That quest, okay. That's unfortunate. What do I want? Because you know I'm way ahead on the challenge. If I'm like, you know what, I don't need to hit the buttons anymore. Let's see what my thing is doing.
Our ritual will not be stopped. Life may be fragile, but it
There they are, way over here. Feel sorry for this guy. I'm not sure if somebody else is flagged, but he's taking a lot of damage by himself. It's like they're the person that got the PvP kill. Alright. Good times. Great oldies. Hits 99.5. And he came back. Good for him. Loot. Saw a seed in there, so let's pop that open for another seed. Great to see. No seed. There's one. So many raindrops now. Very cool. Let's see. So that is now out of the way for 60. Legs will be the only other piece, because that's a pretty high part. That's a high part. So can't really go 4-piece, because I don't want to waste my stuff on that right now. Okay. A blood Sargeras. I need to put something, do something with that. Okay. That is all emptied out. Turn in this quest.
It is good to see you. Another time, perhaps.
What did you give me? Awesome. And let's go play in that. Sit. There we go. Nope, too close, too close. Did not actually want to touch ground on that one. Oh, I went the long way around to start that, but alright. No! I can fly, I promise. I only have one? Might as well. Oh, frees up a bag spots. That's good news, I suppose. Is that the same map? I think that's the same map. Okay. So now we could go do the weekly. Wait for that. Seeds are all out. Suppose I should... Oh, that's what I need to check to see if there's something else to do. Why are you... Okay. Is that not the dashboard? That's the dashboard. Alright, cool. Close. Seconds. What was I thinking of? So that one, I think I was gonna... Ooh. I should just disenchant that. Crit haste, crit haste. Yeah. Get my enchanting stuff out of it. Give me back my seed. Oh well. What am I thinking of next? That is, I need to get rid of mining stuff because I'm not a miner on this tune, and that is eating up backspace. Cloak, 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 boots, cloak. Right now, we're just going to use this one. I would like to free up backspace, but since I kind of feel like that's going to be a cloak that gets replaced, because that's only on... Veteran, I guess, is pretty high. That's 441. Adventurer, yeah. Wrong direction. There we go. So do the world quest, and we're going to jump back into our mythic dungeons. Could keep on working on that. Oh, see if there's a seat over here somebody's plopped down.
Gather what forces you can find and remove this threat.
Oh, that was it right there. I just flew right over him. Why do I feel like it just ended though? Sure. Oh, because they said a purple seed. I'll go do that.
I am told that in the dream, even a lowly fish may learn to fly like a dragon. Investigate this claim at once.
Ooh. Oh, I didn't. That's that one. I didn't even have to like run all that far around. There it goes. Okay. Okay, not out yet.
Have anything ancient to trade?
Ooh.
Needs
Oh.
to be at least 2 centuries old.
Just like it said, thank you for lurking. I'll be here.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to
Ooh,
me.
that was fast.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be
Alright,
at
if I
least
get another
2
50
centuries old.
sold. I just realized that might not be great because if they only give me, say, 2 per, that's like $5 per, but anything more than that is going to be profit. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Alright. We're going to leave this group.
This new foe
Let
is
it
too
reset.
powerful to face alone.
Woo!
Gather what forces you can find and remove this threat.
Just in time for another purple one.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Nope. Clicking way too fast.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Blood is cellbound, so I can't mail that off or anything. Oh, let's throw out the apples. I think I'm supposed to do something with it because the last time I ate one, like it gave me like some sort of debuff, like I turned green, so I feel like there's going to be something I can do with it at some point. But for right now, I need the backspace. No, we'll wait another minute to have all that stuff come back out. Where are we? 217 out of 270. Storm Signals, what was the other thing? It was Whitestones. Okay. We're almost to the point. I kind of need to go spend some more. Which is good, because I have like half purple, half not purple gear. Alright. What am I getting out of him? Why am I waiting? Oh, that's right, a cloak. And see, I already have a better back piece, but this is more for the rep and also it's the weekly. What else could he get me? What else is on his loot table? Raids, Dragon Isles, and you. Champion. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, so you already have the champion hands. Feet would be great. But that's another one of my like big gaps that I have right now too. What was that one? Mask. Oh, that's right. I need to turn that off. I don't need the map thingy for mask. And that weekly's done. Awesome possum.
This new foe is too powerful to face alone. Gather what forces you can find and remove this threat.
What is that thing? Elusive blooming bearhide? Briarhide? Is that like some sort of rare we got in the middle of all this too? Nah, he just has the star like he's elite. He's not like a daily. Oh well. It's fine. Yeah, sometimes. Oh, wait. Okay. So the name bar gets changed by the add-on, but his main thing doesn't. So he's definitely like a rare thing. So it's just hard to see in the middle of all this. Yep. Why is he so angry though? I'm confused. No loot? Alright, not sure if I get that, but that's alright. I got another purple seed already. I'm gonna save that purple seed. I don't need to keep on giving like bad, good seeds to bad plants. Is that a thing? Is that a phrase? Let's see here. So I could go do the rest of the quest up there. I don't really want to do that. We're gonna clear that out. 3 drakes. Not as concerned about that. So 5 drakes. Okay. Oh, cool. Dragon Riders might go by me. Sometimes Warcraft gives us some kind of bad gaming at that point where we are waiting. I'm not sure like how far I want to venture for without possibly getting kicked from the group, because this group has pulled me to this, we call them shards. Or maybe it is layers now. I think shards are something else, isn't it? And then I can't get back or the group disbands, so we're just gonna wait and hang out here. I'm up to 432. Actually, while we're waiting, that was Battle, Waycrest. Okay, that one makes sense. Okay. Oh, there's the loot. Well, I feel bad about that. We are gonna leave before I get to that seed. Yeah, it just changed. Oh, so many dead lunar wings. Alright, fortunately still a purple seed, so that's positive. We are actually gonna do this, aren't we? We're gonna change that back. Put that there, and that there again. I have 2 minutes to change the wording on my weak auras. Rotation right there. Fiery Brand is now back to just 9. And Decree is a 1 again. Sitting right there to saying you should do something with it. If I was like needed to, I think I'm gonna wait till actually unique amount or large amount of profession reagents. Yeah, I'm good. We got time. It's early enough. Harlequin Soul's Secret Apex. I still like that's so. It's so unique. Map. Clear up that marker. Oh, I was supposed to go racing. That's what I was supposed to do next.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Well, hi. Thanks for following. Chris Tris Megitus. Oh my goodness. This is fun practice. I love doing this sort of
If you
stuff, though.
find anything exotic,
Chris
bring it to me.
Tris Megistus? Megistus. Chris Tris. Thank you. I don't know, at the same point I'm like, it sounds like a shared account, like that's what you'd like named your like Netflix profile. Like you were all roommates and so you all went in on the account, so like you made it unique or something, like let's combine our names, and now it just kind of stuck. One person got the Twitch account and everybody else like split up and made their own or something like that. It's just what it sounds like to me, like you're trying to be like, anyways. Hi, welcome to the channel. Thanks for the follow. Do you play retail or hardcore? Both? Neither?
The druids of the flame seek to bolster their ranks in the dream.
Alright.
Strike them down.
I did take off the speed effects, but then it didn't.
Honor all dragons.
I did. Thank you
It's
guys.
an excellent day for a race.
Now that means I just get to change that for the next one. Yeah, I guess I need to figure out what I want to do if I ever hit 100 at that point. I just flew back that one. I didn't think I was supposed to. Shouldn't have hit that one. It's too sharp of a climb. This is going to be painful. Oh, I'm gonna fail this so hard right now. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, it took me a second. I saw like NASA first in ASA, and I was like, wait a minute. But then I saw like, oh wait, no, that's the other. That's Harlequin. That's. See, now I'm trying to do too many things, and that usually doesn't work. Especially when I'm trying to like race. See, eyes on the road, eyes on the road. But I saw that connection. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, thanks guys, welcome. Does that mean that you're a hardcore too then at that point? What class do you play then? I totally didn't see where the arrows go. I don't even think I'm going to get bronze for this one. This is not a good time by me at all. Nope. I'm not going to get bronze.
Excellent work.
Wow.
I
That's a little bit concerning.
Formidable competitors.
Very cool. Welcome. Happy to have you. Happy, I would assume, Thanksgiving. Although online friends doesn't necessarily mean that they're still in the same country as you. So maybe you're one of the Canadian followers of HSSA. In any case, I'm saying happy Thanksgiving because that's what I'm celebrating today. But the significant other, girlfriend, is out working, so she should be home shortly. I'm not sure if I like how that mechanic works right now, but that's alright. That makes me wonder, does HSSA play other games then? Or is it only Warcraft? So man, one of the people I was following was playing Dead by Daylight, and I kind of wanted to like switch over to play that because that's some good fun too. Like scary, different kind of like vibe in terms of what you need to do, skill set, all that fun stuff. Like no, I need to finish like two more dungeons and just do that for a little bit right now. What am I looking? Oh, the statue. I have Valheim. I started playing a little bit of it because kind of like 7 Days to Die, kind of a world building, gathering resources, still go and kill some bad guys sort of mechanic. And it's definitely more involved than just a zombie apocalypse. But I think WoW was just such a time suck for me, good and bad. I think it just kind of got pushed to the wayside, but I really do want to kind of get into that because whenever those other games, kind of like currently Baldur's Gate, and there was a time that like Elden Ring came out, but I was just so into World of Warcraft, like I don't have time for that sort of the new game mechanic. So a lot of those crazes, Resident Evil 7 came out, and I just was so sucked into my game, like I didn't feel like I could leave anywhere. What is that? Legs. Awesome. We are making our progress. That's the cloak. 48. We should probably sell that to be safe, because if I disenchant it's just chromatic dust, that's going to be bad.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Alright, that worked out already.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least
Sell
2
that
centuries
cloak.
old. If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Oh. I might need to go do a weather update. Oh, and I also didn't hit send on that text. That's semi-embarrassing. This is exciting streaming, right? To see people texting on the phone. I didn't make this a just chatting stream. That's the other thing. And that back. Adventurer still couldn't level up fair enough. 51 is still going to get me more. I could buy more resources with the gold that I'm earning from that.
I was
So,
done talking
326. 415. Let's try to sell that.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Is there another 326 in there? I don't see one. Cool. Oh, and those legs, I could sell those
Step
legs.
closer and don't mumble.
What is the thing that I could put on that has a higher... Oh, I bet it's that thing. Put you on. Got it. I don't want that on my tank though. And then you were that one. What? Oh, overflowing gold coins. Is that from the weekly? Why did I get so much? I'm not sure why I got a bag with 14,000 gold in it, but I will take it for right now. Burning down the house. Okay, I feel like that's just going to be the rough go for that dungeon. Sorry, I was just reading an achievement and knowing what it takes to get there. Yeah. I guess I could turn that in, free up that bag spot as well. Is it not in? Ancient. Maybe it's not a... Oh, no, it's right there. Store a spectacular victory. What are we up to? 9. Good enough for me. So this is what I need to do. I'm going to start flying to one of the areas so I can turn in a quest. While I'm flying there, I'm gonna leave the stream running. You'll see me get up and down. I just need to go do a quick weather check out the window, see how much snow we have in our area. Nothing says snow like Thanksgiving, or nothing says Thanksgiving like snow. That's the better phrasing for that, so. So bear with me for like 30 seconds. I will be right
The aspects have returned. Serve well.
back. Thank you for your patience. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. Just looking at the rest of the social media stuff while I had a moment. I'm still flying. What a thought. Do you not get that when you hit level 30 at that point? Guess not. Sure, sure. So we are Turning a quest, and we're going to run a dungeon.
Hello, speak up now. What? Goodbye.
Just a clean out bag space since I'm here. Before it gets overwhelming, I have to do this 10 times. I'm just going to do this 4 times.
Now, you be careful out
And another bag spot opened. Yep, 11, much better. Got the community feast quest, and I thought there was another exclamation point somewhere. What are you giving me?
Let us hear your story.
Oh, I don't want to go visit the Nook. That is a world quest. Alright. Throne of Tides. Not raids, dungeons. Five, 2. Is there somewhere in the middle? Like a 3, 4? Nope, not really, is there? We'll sign up for him. And the next one will be that one if I get declined or if I don't. There it is. Good enough. Oh, and she's running, try to catch the train. Good luck. Let's see here. Oh. Yeah, I burned my thing. I don't want to pay for a flight back.
Well now, you're certainly a surprise.
Oh, and there's my 80 in the Accord, so I guess we should go around and turn that in too. That's exciting. Alright, so now we're off to a dungeon. Go have some fun doing that. Hopefully we'll time that before the girlfriend comes home, so that way it's not like in the middle of a fight when she comes in with her ball of energy. But if she does, that's okay too. Well, she knows I'm streaming. I'm a streamer, trying to be a streamer. She might not know I'm actively streaming currently. Oh, I gotta mail out that stuff too. Okay. I'll get 2 more back spots. Oh, not as bad as I thought I was, and I need to disenchant that. Kickin' chicken. I like it. People are so creative with names, and I just enjoy that creativity. Bismama, Reach, everybody's hanging out.
What do you need? Go forth to victory. For the Horde.
Oh, it's way up there. Okay. Throw on that again? That's all I have. There was another thought I had. Oh, I was supposed to look at somebody's Mog, right? Big purple chicken. Good for them. Well, we're gonna be chilling. Let's see what I need for this. Spectre of Spectacle. Spectre. Spectacle. Fire and air. Okay. Why did I think that was worse than that? But that's not too bad. Of course they did. Of course they did. Something costs 100 to make. They're trying to sell it for 7. Because if you could make it on your own anyways, because that's an enchant thing, like why wouldn't you... If you couldn't make it, you're not going to be forced to like learn that. They'll give you another quest anyways.
4, 3.
Alright, I'm not sure if
1.
that supply-demand thing works quite as well. Why does it say that already? That's not... That's kind of concerning. Yeah, I don't need my cooldown for a while because we got to get all the way upstairs before I go and fight. This one has 2 mini bosses. Mini bosses? 1 boss, 1 mini boss. This is kind of a mini boss. It says right there.
Beware.
What are we doing? Yeah, we're good. Why is that a defensive? Why is that just not a dodge? We're gonna let everybody else take it. Oh, cool. I like that. In the normal dungeon, you have to wait for the elevator, and that can be a pain, and then if you don't jump, which is weird elevator technology, when the jellyfish comes down, if you don't jump, you don't get put on the right level. Who do I need to interrupt them. No, they're both oracles. That's why that's the challenging pool. But we're already through that, so we're good. We are gonna save our cooldowns because this is just a nice fun little 2-stack. Nothing too intimidating. We're gonna run up the stairs, they can finish them off. This is where it gets gnarly.
Beware.
Yeah, it took me forever to kind of cut back the thread on that one. We're gonna run this way first because the dogs just left. I wonder if this is another one. So I had a dungeon earlier where pretty much like you just run the route and you just kill the stuff and you hit percents. We're gonna find out if that's the same thing here. If I just run the dungeon, will I get percents? But it's been, for me, it's been fun to come through, and I'm not sure, I don't remember if I knew what the Season 3 dungeons were last cycle for Shadowlands, if they used the same 4, but I'd like that they've figured out how to like make those split out a little bit better. And so then, yeah, for it to come out this way, they split out the Mega Dungeon. Okay.
Beware.
That is new. Don't get stuck in that.
Beware.
But yeah, the nostalgia for them to be able to use older dungeons to keep this going has been great. I've enjoyed it, so we'll see. It's going to be hard. They can't do all of them. They can't use a lot of the classic ones because Wailing Caverns isn't really great and efficient for that. That'd have to be a major redesign. Wait. Wailing Caverns. Is that the one that's underneath? Or is it... I'm thinking the one that's underneath Orgrimmar might be decent. The one that's out in Badlands is not going to be good.
Beware. Beware. Beware.
I stuck behind something? Why did I not? That's not what I wanted to do. I just need to get damage out. Interesting. Oh, somebody's dead back there. Yeah, we're rezzing. Okay. I totally thought that this was a safe space. Not a safe space. Oh man. Where are we at? 10 minutes, 2 more bosses. Mindbender, that can be a little bit of a trickier fight. Also, the Gauntlet's going to be fun to try to run through too, so. It's my healer down here. There's the healer. Oh.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I'm way out of sync on something there. That was not what my bar should have been looking like. Why are you guys...
Run away, little girl. Run away.
And we're going to sneak around, grab this other pack, because this is definitely a high mobility fight. There is no reason for us to think that we'll be able to do this without coming back here. Also, we'll say it's for the numbers. The less 1%. They're definitely for the numbers.
Beware.
Are we not?
I thank you, my friends. Forgive me. I have grown too weak to be of any assistance.
I'm not sure if what happened there. There's a lot of damage that went to them, but I feel like it's because they didn't break line of sight. But
I
that's...
shall take my leave once my strength has returned.
And I don't think I've heard that, because I haven't ran that in a while, like the full, because that's considered a bonus boss during time walking, so I haven't heard that emote in a while, so that was kind of interesting to hear. All right. I'm assuming it's because we're doing this after the nerfs, because this definitely is not feeling as bad as some of that stuff we're making it out to be. Oh, but that hunter's hanging out back there, like he might not know it's a gauntlet.
Has returned. It must not pollute my water.
4 minutes to do this. A little bit longer because we have a lot of RP to get there. But we should be fine. I heard you. I heard you. Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
As I purify these waters, the servants of filth, surely
Now I'm confused.
beware. My waters are cleansed. Drink in their power.
Yeah.
Behold the power of pure water. My realm has at last
Works for me.
been cleansed of vile filth.
Hi. That. Oh, that's kind of fun. Yeah? What do you want? You want to say hi to the stream? What? Where are we? We are Dismal Vashir. Oh, Kata. If I leave, I just go back out there, and that's not anywhere I want to be. Okay. Hi. You're about to get thrown on stream. Hope you know that. Let's see here. Oh, and I am no longer. Oh, there is still a party going on. We want to leave this party. Come here. Oh. Let's see here. 43. I'm not sure if that's good as a tank, but did my part. Took a whole lot of damage. Didn't die.
Never gave up hope.
Extra supplies. Hunting companion. Fish toys. Eh. What? And that. I'm starting to think that that doesn't have equipment anymore, which I guess is fair. Yeah, adding the avoidance will be nice. Mastery, I guess that's good for this spec. Not sure what mastery does for me as a demon hunter tank, so but we're coming over here, drop this
I have
off.
much to offer.
Anything else I need to put away? Not really, right? I guess we put this stuff away. That can go. Why are you going to the reagent tab? I guess if it lets slouching so bad. I need instead of a drink thing, I need a slouching thing. And glowing titan orb will hold on to that. That we are just going to. If I have to put that much work into it, we'll just save it. And an offhand. So I should mail it to an alt. Oh, and has a chance to cause your mechs deal additional great. And that has a whole lot of agility on an agility spec. Yeah, as much as I kind of want that, that's too much of a DPS loss. So we're just gonna break both of those down. Actually, break you down too. And they all return dust to dust. Okay. And you.
Have anything ancient to trade? Needs to be at least 2 centuries old.
Do that.
If you find anything exotic, bring it to me.
Oh right, add all those I could have sold or break down as well. Ooh. That was my concern. way lost money on those. All right. Good for future reference. Don't buy the professional equipment. That is not where you want to go for your enchantments. Okay.
If you find anything exotic, bring
So I've been 3-timing all those. Let's go. Is there any fun 4s around? Do I want to do a Dark Heart 5? Not really. It's like all there is though. Dark Heart 4. I'm willing to do a Dark Heart 4. What else am I... So that is for upgrading crafted stuff, but I don't have any crafted stuff. Which is a problem, because I can craft almost everything. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my cat decided in that instance. Why are you attacking my foot right now? Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Yeah, you. Are you angry at me? Are you angry at me? Hmm? My cat's angry at me. She's biting my foot so hard right now. Okay. What are we doing? I already forgot what I signed up for. Dark Heart. That is Val'sharah? Val'sharah. Well, nobody else is making the way there. I will be that good team player. Ow. I'm bleeding. I'm bleeding, you know that, right? Yeah, you. Can't put those in there. Zuldazar, Val'sharah. Straight across. Dark Heart, okay. Yep. Why are you so angry at me right now? I'm confused where we're at. Oh, yeah, I was right. I was just flying the wrong direction, though. Here? Alright. Last time I flubbed this because I didn't fully remember the shortcut. That was fast. We hit ready and he said, let's go. Oh, it's a countdown timer. Okay, that makes sense.
Those who challenge me only speed themselves to an agonizing death.
So says the shadow of Xadius.
Okay, ironically this time I kind of remember it more, because now I remember, like, I see the blocked path.
Beware.
Okay. Ooh, as long as it didn't knock me off, I'm okay with that. It worked out. I got a little turned around reading a map, which isn't a great feeling. But now we're on the path I'm supposed to be on. Yes. Oops. Get that. Okay. Whew. I know as a tank I'm not supposed to be hitting the interrupts, but since I know that that's a common concern in most dungeon runs, like I have them, they're set up, and fortunately I have it on my quick bar and everything. Like, instead of just like ignoring it, be like, nope, that's not a me thing. No, it still helps. It still helps. I think I'm way behind this time because we've been running this pretty clean again.
Defilers, I can smell the nightmare in your blood. Be gone from these woods or suffer nature's wrath. Defilers, so it is you who have befouled these woods with the nightmare. I sense a powerful druid among you.
Here.
You dare to challenge my
What do we got?
authority?
Primal Rampage coming up soon.
Incarnate.
Getting way pushed around.
That you hold, druid. Your power burns. How have you twisted the scythe of a loon to obey your will?
I am the vessel of nature's fury.
By tooth and claw, be purged! I will bleed the nightmare from you! I just had
Easy peasy.
the strangest nightmare.
A fluke. Savor it and pray you do not face me next.
Ow.
They will be more than prepared. For your true power rests in the nightmare.
Silence, weakling. When you open your mouth again, it will be to cry for mercy.
Beware.
I was trying to think if there's something else I could have hit to like work on the AoE.
Beware. Beware.
Oh, and I decided no, there wasn't anything. I think short of like just using one of my bigger cooldowns right now. But I'm like, no, I knew the bigger pack was coming up. So now I'm just gonna keep on wasting stuff like that.
Beware.
Get stuck on a mushroom.
Beware.
See here. Yep. Running right about where we need to. I feel like my damage is a little bit lower, but I haven't really been focusing on my rotation. All my stuff is like off cooldown, so I have other things I could have been hitting along the way. Just so you know, I'm live. Okay.
My bark is worse than my bite. Beware.
I got it off on time.
3, 2, 1. 3.
Oh, was I supposed to be like damaging those? Oops. Look at me learning stuff today.
Beware. I think I have a crush on you.
Yeah, crush.
You will be my camp. I told you to leave me alone.
Alright, now this is when it gets to be really fun. Because most people kind of a gauntlet. And there is a pushback.
You hold no sway over this realm, Nightmare Lord.
Bold words for a prisoner. Even an echo of my power was enough to overwhelm.
But if you touch an egg, whelplings come out, and so it just adds to the chaos like that. Oh my goodness, what is happening back there? Well, I realized like you were gonna need to like use it to like make again, so I did dishes, so I condensed it down so I could wash it. Alright, and that, in fairness, like, this is a really small hallway. It is always hard to get through and, like, not actually touch one of those eggs, because they're right there. Like, you need to be pretty perfect to not actually crack an egg for that fight, but...
Beware. Beware.
Are we talking to me or the kids? Okay. Okay, that's all. Alright, we should be able to do this. Oh, 12%? We should have that much in here. Oh yeah, if those are 1.5 each. 1, so that's 5. Yeah, okay. On to the next. We're gonna pop our Lysian here. Keep this moving forward. This should pretty much be it. There's forces. Yeah. Now we're gonna have 4.5 minutes to try to down this boss. That is kind of short of where I wanted that to be. Got stuck on a stump on the root.
I will break you.
Whew. I just like kind of 100-yard stared my things because I don't have to dodge too much. I was in a good position where I was. I was just staring at my weak core, just hitting the buttons mindlessly. As you should when you're low level tanking in this game, so
This must be
perfect.
some kind of mistake.
Well-earned victory. We must, however, stay vigilant. Deep inside the nightmare, Xavius
See if we got anything
remains
good.
Unvanquished. The enemy you
Sweet.
fought here was merely his shadow.
Oh, all right. Is there anything else I would want to do while I'm out here? Don't really want to do Legion Fall, don't really do Cure and Tor, although I already have 2 to go. Oh, and that's where the Legion Assault is for that one. That's so many world quests. I missed that part of that kind of gaming. All right. Thank you guys. We're actually gonna end it there. Much longer day for my stream, total wise at least, like in terms of the amount of time. She nuked some macaroni and cheese. It smells kind of good, so I think I need to go eat some more food. I guess I didn't eat enough at lunch, so I'm getting a little hungry. I'm also realizing it's almost like midnight. It's like my midnight snack time, so why not? Enjoy that. But yeah, successful day. Got through 6 dungeons. Right? 6 dungeons, halfway there to that next rating. I need to watch videos for the Dawn so I can tank those. That'll definitely like help that out. And for my Great Vault 4, I'm at 6 of 8, so I just need 2 more and I'll have 3 of these unlocked. 460, 457, and I'll probably have 457 as well. So, which is a great jump up over some of these parts here. Look at those feet, and my belt. Ooh, why are my bracers way lagging like that? Oh my goodness. That's an easy fix. I either just need a token, whatever. In any case, thank you, Harlequin. Absolutely, thank you for the follow today. Thank you for lurking too as well. I did follow you back on Twitter. I also saw your novelist. That's kind of cool to see. So thank you everybody for that follow today. We'll see you on the next stream. Next one's probably going to be DBD. We'll kind of go back to that. Although I do work tomorrow, so I have a lot of time off coming up, but I should be going out and driving instead, though. You need to make money somewhere. So I'll have to figure that out. We'll balance streaming with that at some point. So thank you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you on the next stream.
Ma'am.